So the doctors are saying Pac is going to be alive and so forth.
That's what the word was.
But then 6 days later, it was announced that they actually pulled the plug and let him die. Because ultimately his mom made the decision that it was better to let him pass at that moment. And look, I'm the one that had to give my dad a do not resuscitate order, because I was the one that was caring for him at the end of his life. And that's not an easy thing to do. To tell the doctor to let that person pass away, that's one of the hardest things.
My mom had been in that situation.
Yeah.
And we always tell them no.
Yeah.
No, she's still living right now.
Yeah. How did you feel when you realized that Pac died?
I was mad at Pac because he wouldn't never listen. I was sad and mad. And then you reviewing back, where was all these security people at? The security. Where y'all at? You know, man. But like I said, when we was waiting on our cars, we had Pac posted from Perimeter. We was watching him and everything because we had to take over because they ain't showing up. Frank's standing there, but he looking all, you know what I'm saying? Then when it was time to go back to the house, we got our cab, we was straight because there wasn't that much traffic going that way. Then when we left the house to go to the club, the whole time we trying to, you know, but they zigzagging and doing this, and then the police right here, the police over there. If we would have just went straight and they would have just let everybody who was surrounding them stay like they was, we'd have been straight. But they started, man, I got blocked in. I got blocked in by a car on this side, and the island, you know how the streets had the island, was blocked me in on that side. I couldn't go over because I'm on rims, and I had just cracked my rim about a month before that on a whole other incident we had got into at the club with somebody else, with the homies. We was just some shit. And I cracked the rim, you know what I'm saying? Couldn't drive. So I knew I couldn't go over that island. I'm gonna bust my rim. That's why I jumped out the car.
Did you ever confront Frank Alexander?
Nah, I didn't say nothing to him. I just didn't have no more rap for him no more.
Yeah.
He felt it though, believe that, because we and Frank was cool. But they know when they know. You know, it was, but that wasn't gonna bring Pac back, but still at the same time, yeah, because I don't know, man. Pac was living. He was modeling, he was doing movies, he was around a lot of stars, and Frank around all this stuff now, man. And Frank's kind of, you know, he was kind of like, you know what I'm saying? He was kind of, he wasn't like he was at first. He started kind of being a little more, but he was on point, but, you know, Pac had him around a lot of stuff that the average person eyes gonna get big about, like, ooh, that's such that, ooh, what y'all doing? Ooh, you know, he had him all overseas, all kind. He had him, that was his bodyguard.
Yeah.
Pac chose him. He said, I want Frank to be my bodyguard. Frank should have been on it, man.